Hello, Aries. So this will be your December reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So this will be your layout. So we're going to pull a card for each one of these to see what will bring in abundance for December. What will bring in some renewal, possibly like a second chance at something. What will be renewed for you in December. If you're feeling like you're at an impasse, not sure if I'm supposed to go this way or that way, choose this or that, we'll pull a card for that. What you might need to release. And if anything is causing confusion or clouding your judgment, what you might need to trust your instincts about this month. And then we're going to pull some Zodiac cards. For these two over here, we have Soulmate card and Perception. So we'll see how others are perceiving you at this time and anything about your soulmate. I have these three decks here that I've chosen for you, so I will be clarifying as well. In the other readings or the other signs that I've done, all the air signs and earth signs, and I was pulling some Lenormand charms. That was getting a little bit lengthy, and I am new to learning Lenormand, so I might at the end pull a charm. So let's get started with your reading. I'm trying to decide what deck I want to go with first. I'm going to actually go with this one first. All right, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node for Aries, December 2020. All right, Spirit. What will bring in abundance for Aries? What will bring in abundance for Aries? Two of Pentacles. So this is juggling, having a lot on your plate, trying to keep everything balanced. So we'll get a little further into that as we go when we clarify, but it possibly could be you're being offered something, because it almost looks like he's over here looking at this, like another option coming in, like, do I want to take this on too, is kind of the feeling I'm getting. I'm noticing a fox in the background here. You know, fox can be very clever. So, you know, sometimes fox will represent someone being sly or mischievous and things like that. But for this, it might be, you know, do I want to take this other thing on? Well, maybe it might be a smart or clever idea to take that on and balance, you know, try to juggle to bring in that abundance. So we'll go ahead and clarify that in a moment. Spirit, what will bring a renewal for Aries? 2 of them. So we have the Witch, otherwise known as the Magician, and then the 5 of Cups. So for renewal, oftentimes with the 5 of Cups, that can be the crying over spilled milk or the one that got away. So currently, some of you could be very well, we've got the Magician here, manifesting a second chance with the one that got away. And with this being at renewal, the Magician card actually means you have all the resources to do so. So that is actually a good sign for some of you that are feeling, you know, that your person got away, that you'd like a second chance with them. We'll get a little deeper into that, but for those two to come out together on renewal, that's pretty significant. So we're at an impasse here for those of you that are trying to decide which way to go, which thing to choose, which person to choose. Spirit, what, let's see, how do I want to phrase my question? What does Aries need to head toward at the impasse? What do they need to head toward or focus on? Wow. So, wow. We have the Empress here, Earth Mother. She represents abundance. You know, as you can see, she's got this cornucopia. This is all very much abundance and creation and nurturing. And then we have the Star. This is hope, renewed faith and hope and healing. You know, she's basically saying, I'm going to pour everything I have into this because I believe in it. And I'm, you know, it's like giving your all. You're pouring what you have out into it because you know it will work. So in regard to being at an impasse, have hope. For some of you, this could be having hope. If you're trying to conceive, you know, the Empress is about fertility. And for some of you, if you're, I guess I need to do some clarifying on that, but if you're steering, let's see, for some of you, it very well could be, do I want to keep trying, working things out with the mother of my child, so to speak, or do I want to move on? You know, is there still hope here? This is very much saying, you know, that's a mother figure that's saying that there is hope there. So if you're at an impasse, that, you know, so you have to kind of know what the cards mean to take it for what it's meaning in your life. But we will do some clarifying with another deck as well. So what does Aries need to release at this time? I am adoring the backs of these cards. I got this deck when I was on my trip to Michigan. I haven't used it much and just was really drawn to it for your reading. A lot of doubles coming out here. We've got the High Priest, so we basically the Hierophant or the Pope. That is the High Priestess, her counterpart, with the Seven of Wands. So the Sevens are about kind of like a step back. where you're assessing the situation and deciding if you're going to go forward with it, if you're going to fight for it, if you still want this, is this worth fighting for, so to speak. The Hierophant card is, it can represent like a mentor or a teacher. You know, maybe you're trying to decide if you want to, you know, go back to school or something to that effect. So you're assessing that. It can also mean your traditions, because that is your spiritual rule book, your kind of the traditions and the way you've always done things. This is kind of the High Priestess in the 3D, you know, like the Pope. So a lot of you could be assessing right now and deciding, do I want to challenge the status quo? Because this can be our status quo, the traditions and the way we've always done things. So for some of you, you might be releasing the old ways of doing things, maybe the way your family has always done it. You've kind of maybe formed your own ideas about what you believe in and your religions and things like that. So what you're releasing could very well be the old ways. And that's what we're doing here, is we're taking a step back on the actions that we take with that. There is a bird here and a bird here. It's almost like she's putting everything up there of everything that she has done so far. Or her wands for each battle, you know, so to speak, because a lot of times the 7 is we're getting ready for battle, getting ready for that fight that if we decide this is worth fighting for. So maybe some of you have, you know, you're sitting here thinking, you know, this is immoral. I need to fight for this. And this is saying, you know what, maybe it's not maybe you don't have a dog in the fight, and to release that, put the wand up back on the wall and take a step back from this one and maybe not fight that fight. It's going to mean different things for some of you. I feel like the bird is significant. It's going to represent spirit, maybe a loved one that has passed away. We'll go ahead and finish pulling, and then we will do some clarifying. So what might be clouding or causing confusion for Aries? So there's some worry, and this is like excessive overthinking, just really having it take over your thoughts, to where it can cause anxiety, depression, sleepless nights. When we do get the 9 of Swords, it is Spirit letting us know that this is unnecessary worry, that we are, you know, you're obviously, if you're worrying about something that you cannot change, isn't going to fix the problem. It's just causing another problem, because now you're getting less sleep. You're putting stress not only on your mental state, but your physical state. And it could very well be causing confusion on your day-to-day, because you're so worried about what has happened or what is going to happen. And this is a little bit more of focus more on the present moment. Just do what you can change and have something about, or have, you know, some kind of action about. So what does Aries need to trust their instincts? What does Aries need to trust their instincts about for December? Wow, the High Priestess. So we have the Pope and the High Priestess in this reading. She is the, the one that can communicate with the other side. She is the one that can cross over into behind the veil. She is our intuition. She is our gut. She is our instinct. So we're sitting here saying, what do you need to trust your instincts about? She is also the card. So, oftentimes we come to tarot readings for clarity because we want someone to say yes, This is, you already know the answer. You know it in your gut. So trust that. Let's get some Zodiac cards here for the soulmate and perception, how others perceive you. I'm going to go ahead and do some. I can let you know what that was. That Virgo was face up, and then Pisces and Aries. So for some of you, that might very well be. I need to make more of these. All right, soulmate for Aries. And this could be someone in your soul tribe. It could be a best friend, and it could be a partnership. Wow, we do have two of a lot of things coming out. We have two air signs, Aquarius and Gemini. So I would say that the person doesn't necessarily have to be one of those signs. They could very well be an air sign, or they could take on those, this is going to be someone very much in their thoughts, someone very intellectual. Aquarian, they are, the ones who set trends. They're very admired. They're innovative. They can appear distant at times. And then Gemini, that's the twin sign. They take a very long time to get to know, because it's like you're meeting two people. They are very dynamic in that way. They can sometimes appear to be two-faced. But they have very many talents as well. They're very much so a big personality. So let's see how others perceive you. So what I was saying, giving you the characteristics for, is it doesn't necessarily have to be even an air sign. It can be someone that is coming across with those characteristics. Someone very intelligent. So how do others perceive you, Aries? I'm wanting to say charming as well. Someone very charming. So others are perceiving you as a Pisces. So Pisces is a very alluring sign. They are very sensual. They can really have people get drawn in. They're also highly intuitive. So that, that's bringing this, maybe this is letting you are, if you're feeling like, man, I'm really, my dreams are crazy, or I'm getting a lot of synchronicities, or, what's going on? Like, that's what this is telling you. You are very intuitive. You are in touch with that side. You are tapping into your High Priestess. And others can see it too. Very sensitive. All right, so let me go ahead and let's see. So trying to decide if I should pull one more for each, and let's see where we are. All right, we're not doing too bad. All right. Spirit, help me clarify this reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node.
Misha, where are you? Misha? Misha.
I have my door open.
Where are you, my Misha? There you are. What are you doing? Huh?
All right. Sorry, guys. She was just too quiet. Split the deck at the Ace of Pentacles. That is kind of what I was talking about with this. Like, I feel like, you know, this is saying what's going to bring in abundance. Well, you already are kind of have your hands full over here, but maybe it's telling you to go ahead and take that other offer as well. Try to juggle those. So let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Pentacles for Aries. So we have Justice. So this is the scales are tipping in your favor. This can be a truth is coming out. And it can also mean that if you're actually in a legal battle or a court case, that you will be winning that. The odds will be in your favor. This can represent a Libra. So now with the two of these, this is letting me know what will bring in abundance is balance. This is the need to balance what you're juggling. And then this is the scales, balancing the scales. So what will bring about, what will bring, okay. Hey. I might be shutting the door here. Okay. So for some of you, it could be taking the offer or to go ahead and, you know, open that court case, and that will bring abundance. For some of you, it could be just the need to find balance through everything. So take it, please, as it resonates. And Spirit, please help them see the message that is meant for them the way they are meant to see it, please. So, Renewal. We have the Magician and the Five. So there is the Four of Pentacles. This is a protection energy. It can also be kind of hoarding things, you know, he's hanging on to his money. It can be saving your money. A lot of times for me, it means protection, where we are protecting ourselves. So for Renewal, so, you know, let's say you're wanting a second chance at like starting this business. This is telling you that you have all the resources because you've saved the money, or it's telling you, you know, you're manifesting and that you need to save money. It's something to do with feeling like you want a second chance at something, you know, with this Five of Cups. That's that having regret feeling. So you're definitely manifesting and saving for this second chance at that. Or that Spirit telling you that that's how you gain the resources, or that is how you will get the second chance, by saving your pentacles. Let's go ahead and clarify the impasse here. So why do we have the Empress with the star? Why do they need to head towards the Empress? Goodness. healing. Okay, that's way too many. So we have the Empress she is abundance and creation, and she's also about healing, nurturing, and this is, for some of you, you can literally be in this feeling right now, just devastated, heartbroken, sad. And you're sitting here going, what am I supposed to do? What do I do now? I have no idea. You're just like feeling like this guy right here. Like, what the heck just happened? So the star is healing as well. She is very healing. She brings hope and faith. And then Mother Earth here, she is all about nurturing. So this is just telling you to nurture yourself, have hope and faith, because you will heal. Healing is coming. So for the Seven of Wands, and we have the Pope for release. Why do we need to release that? Wow. Okay. Wow. So the Nine of Cups is your heart's desire, your wish fulfillment. Basically, if you could have it your way, what you would want to bring you complete fulfillment and happiness, that's this card right here. Then we also get an offering of another cup, which would bring the Ten of Cups, which is your happily ever after. So you very well could be saying, I'm putting my, I'm putting this on the wall, and I'm going to, challenge the status quo. I'm not going to keep up the fight. Or for some of you, it could be, I'm getting the wand off the wall and I'm going for this. I'm fighting for my heart's desire. I'm fighting for what I want because this is my dream. This is my wish. It's basically you have to go within and take that step back to realize what it is for you. And with the High Priestess here, what it is, how you feel, and what will bring you. That's basically the decision here for maybe even what you had before wasn't healthy. It wasn't abundant. It wasn't nurturing. And that's what you need to go for this time. You need to go for what is healthy and abundant and nurturing for you. All right, what's bringing confusion? The excess worry, and then the instinct, that's just really, these are kind of self-explanatory. I feel like I want to bring this deck into this reading. The Empress. I just split the deck at the Empress. She's just got abundance here. Oh, wow. And then here is the Ten of Swords. This is after that pain. This is definitely, a lot of you could have just completely been kicked while you were down, rock bottom, stabbed in the back, just devastated, been through hell. And this is the universe. This is, bringing you the healing. And sometimes we go through really bad times to, wow. And then I split it at the High Priestess. Wow. Yeah, this has been a really big time, and this is actually a big, the scales, it's basically, You know, Justice is the 11th card. 11 is a master number. This is a big reading, and it's a big, you know, almost like divine timing. Things were supposed to happen this way to create and build you into the strong person that you are becoming. So for the confusion, this excess worry, unnecessary worry, what does Spirit want to talk to us about? Justice. Wow. This is, you don't have to worry about it because you have Spirit on your side. You have timing on your side. You have destiny on your side. You don't have to have confusion and sleepless nights and things like that. You're being guided. You're being protected. This is your, you know, like a guardian angel here with the sword of truth. The truth is going to come out. The truth has come out. The scales are tipping in your favor. It can mean different things for each of you. But that's Spirit. That's the universe telling you, you don't need to worry. Okay. King of Pentacles. This is, I didn't even get to ask the question. Instinct. This can be letting you know. The King of Pentacles is a self-made man, a self-made king. He is a very hard worker. He is very he's very practical. He's a great leader. He's a very wise investor. And that might be what's going on here. You know, this energy, trust your King of Pentacles energy. If it's not talking about a person, representing maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your life, this is trust your instincts and hone into that energy of being the King of Pentacles for yourself. Of being very practical, solid, very wise, investing your money for that second chance. Unless you're coming into some money, just be very wise with that money. Very cool reading. Very cool reading. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm trying to think. Well, we could pull, we can pull a unicorn. Do I want to do a unicorn? Yeah. I don't know. It feels bigger than a unicorn reading. I'm going to do the angels and ancestors because I feel like there is a lot of angel and ancestor energy going on in this reading. So we're going to go ahead and pull from this. Direction, guardian, choose your path. And then the sun. All right, Spirit. Let's get a... man. Let's go ahead and get... And that was the stag. To me, that is like the strength. All right. Sun again. The sun and the strength there. All right, Spirit. Any last advice for Aries for this huge reading here? Hermit. Retreat and recharge. I love the grid here, you know, like the, what is that, sacred geometry, the grid. I love crystal grids and things. Heart Guardian is under the deck. Love and let yourself be loved. Wow, that's beautiful. So the Hermit is very much where you're going within to find what your power is in this situation. To find out, you know, that's kind of what this was feeling like, where you're either fighting for something that really, you know, is long lasting and something that means a lot to you, and or you're changing things up. So a lot of you are going within, doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of inner healing. You're recharging, and then you're coming back with justice on your side. You're being very smart and practical and saving. This was a big reading. I thank you so much. And if you got anything out of this reading, if this helped you, gave you clarity, just gave you any peace of mind, please like, share, subscribe, all of that great stuff. And I will see you next time.